folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Hello and welcome to TIAA Bank Field, home of the Jaguars here in Jacksonville, Florida. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. Green Bay Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Gators will kick this deep and begin the game. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Here's the toss play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Toss play to the outside. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. On the move now. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. It's complete on the crossing route. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Second down play coming up. A shotgun run call. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Knowshon Moreno. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium. They're going to run it. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
7th play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
So out comes the field goal team from a long way out. They are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And with that goes, the score will stay right where it is.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. But now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught on the outside. It's Raymond. And he led out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
3rd down, you go to your go-to receiver, and he comes up with a big play. Nice job of keeping 1 foot in to be able to get that first down.
And the Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The border battle goes back to 1915. Over the years, this Dogs-Gators tussle, of course, been interesting. One side's had the upper hand. The other side gets it back. Can't wait to see what unfolds today.
Chris, I just love this game every single year down in Jacksonville. The tailgating is phenomenal. What a scene, the way they split the stadium in half. But let's face it, not a lot of great games in recent years. Hopefully we're in store for a memorable one today.
thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. The Gators come to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Florida. Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Got the first down and still motoring. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And they misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made down inside the 15.
Boy, Chris, they brought a blitz here, but I don't even know if the quarterback realized it. The offensive line did a nice job of protecting him, keeping him in the pocket to be able to allow that play to open up for him.
The back's got it. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Gators. Adds 6 more points to the total. And they'll set up for the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He lets it rip. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He breaks free. Here he goes. Past the 40. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
And they get set now to try the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical into line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's a deep shot to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
On the run, he'll let it go. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Looking deep to the right side. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Dogs.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good. We're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. That's a design quarterback keeper. Has the first down and more. He's in the clear. The 30. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Gators.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They tack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The shotgun handoff here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. The Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick.
Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Way too much speed on that play.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Gators offense retakes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Stop right there at the line. No gain. And 2nd down after that completion.
Well, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling.
Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this 1st half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grab by the receiver. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
With such tough field position, at least you get some positive yards to give your punter a little bit more room.
Oh, they fake it. Can he get there? And the head coach's gamble there pays off. They do get the 1st down.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks. And to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the 1st down at the 47. Chris, this guy is having a career day, and we're only in the 1st half. 2 touchdowns. Here's a great conversion. This guy right now is playing in a zone. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it right near the end zone. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Florida. But they were backed up to start the drive. It's some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone. You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
immediacy is good, so it's a 2-touchdown lead, 35-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker, so let's check out that. The defender caught grabbing the jersey, and it'll cost them. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. On first and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Dump off caught by the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He'll throw it now. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Quick throw to the left. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The Bulldogs tussle to the line to run that hurry up. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And he will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Ball handed off. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the catch all alone back there. Now here he goes. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
The ball is picked off.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite it.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. He's got room to run. It's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Direct snap. Breaks free. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
What a first half. We've seen a little bit of everything. These guys have come all the way back. They scored with no time remaining. And now they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT is good. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. The Gators come up to the line in the hurry up. And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
First and goal here for the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Defense getting very heavy here. We're going to stuff the run. Run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Touchdown, Georgia. And that will give them the lead now. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give me credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. Deep throw across his body to the left. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
Here's the second down play. Gonna run it. It's Raymond.
The second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defense coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
He's brought down immediately on that one. Had a gutsy to try a return, but the coach may have preferred a fair catch. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They stop them after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Again, he makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He bought some time. Now lets it go. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. A wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there.
And
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
It's 4th and 10. The offense on the field going for it. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Oh, what a grab! He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Looking downfield near the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Well, the energy really building, Nyker. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They stop him right at the 24. And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice...
They'll take a deep shot. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. There's the handoff. It tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And he's set. Here's second down. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Wilkins, the tight end, is complete. Touchdown, Gators. This offense is still clicking. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Keene. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. That puts him over 150 yards today. Kirk, we knew he was going to be a focus coming in, but he has backed up the hype and then some.
Yeah, he sure has, Chris. I mean, all year long, he's been a dynamic playmaker. I'd argue one of the top in the entire country. And now in a rivalry game to be able to do this, boy, it says a lot about him.
They'll hand it off. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Gives it to the back. Inside the 35. Finding space at the 20. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
The Dogs are moving quickly down the field. He keeps it on a design run. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. So the offense flexing here and stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Florida offense retakes the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Raymond. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
On the move now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Looking to pass here on second down. This time it's complete. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver grabs it. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. They took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. They're set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. The returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. They're fighting them off.
Hey, I can understand the play call here, backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, but you got to be careful of being too conservative, because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they are selling out against this run game.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They get a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that previous play. Leaning on the run game here late. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. Georgia now operating in the red zone. The shotgun running play call. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory.
He puts it on the turf. The defense scoops it up. He's at the 50. Now the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Gators. A scoop and score, and this place is going crazy. How about that, Kirk? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game, to tie the game, is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Oh, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? The secondary backed up off the ball now. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's looking deep again. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. QB keeper all the way. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Quarterback operating an empty set. Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. getting set up. Here's second down. Handoff from the shotgun. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
How much can they pick up on 3rd down? Try a field goal from here would be 57 yards. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll try to run for the first down. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets them up first down from the 31.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Handoff to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. A play action, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Nice grab. It's Keene. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And the quarterback will just sneak it here. Touchdown, Georgia. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Just so impressed by this offense and the way they've executed throughout most of this day. Now with the game on the line, they deliver and give them the go-ahead score. There's enough time, though, on the clock. Your defense is going to have to go out there and make some plays to be able to win this game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for a late, deep throw. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Looks right for a quick completion. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed